So friends, the full form of SSC CGL is Staff Selection Commission Combined Graduate Level Exam. So let us see the examination details, examination pattern, how this examination is divided into Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3 and Tier 4 and everything. Firstly, getting into the important dates. So the Tier 1 examination will be conducted in 2nd March to 11th March 2020, that is computer based examination, so online mode. And for the SSC CGL Tier 2 examination will be conducted on 22nd June 2020 to 25th June 2020. And even this is also computer based examination. And SSC CGL Tier 3, so this will be conducted from 22nd June to 25th June only. And Tier 4 examination dates have not yet been released. So as soon as this date will be released, I will let you all know. Now before getting into these details now let us see the details of exam details. So friends, here is a detail of this each Tier 1, 2, 3 and 4. So in the Tier 1, as I said, is an objective multiple choice question. So for one question, answers will be given, like options will be given, and you have to choose the right answer. And this is computer based examination through online. And Tier 2 is also objective multiple choice only and computer based examination through the online. And Tier 3 is descriptive paper in English or Hindi. You can write this paper either in the English language or you can write in the Hindi language, but not half English or half Hindi. You may lose marks for the whole paper. And the paper will be like pen and paper mode only. So as it is a descriptive examination, you have to write all the answers. Then it is an offline method. And for the Tier 4, basically Tier 4 will be the skill test only. So it could be a data entry or typing test or your physical ability test. So this could be wherever applicable, like this examination will not be like completely online or offline. So according to the post that they give, they will call for an interview in the basis. Friends, basically Tier 4 examination will not be like an online method or offline method, wherever it could be conducted. So you have to attend that physical test in that particular place itself. And later on, like after Tier 4, you will have a document verification, and this document verification also will be like the place where they will be calling for you, and after document verification you will be eligible or like opted for the job. Now getting into the details of each part. So in the Tier 1, it is an objective type of examination and negative marking system also, that is of if you are making any wrong answer, you may lose 0.5 marks from the right answer. So make sure that you will answer only the questions that are known by you, but not the questions that are not known by you. And then the duration will be 80 minutes. So basically it's a 60 minutes of duration for all the candidates, but 80 minutes, that is plus 20 minutes extra for the candidates of visually handicapped persons. Now getting into the section wise details. So in the quantitative aptitude, 25 questions will be given and the marks will be 50 marks. So basically the 4 sections will be, and each section will have 25 questions and each section will consist of 50 marks. So on the whole, with all the sections, 100 questions with 200 marks. So in the quantitative aptitude, 25 questions with 50 marks, and English language and comprehension 25 questions with 50 marks only, and general intelligence and reasoning 25 questions with 50 marks, and final general awareness with 25 questions with 50 marks. So on the whole, 100 questions for 200 marks. Right? Friends, the time duration for all the sections will be 60 minutes only. But as I said, for the visually handicapped persons, 20 minutes will be given extra. Now getting into syllabus details for each sections. So firstly, getting into English, you will have a syllabus of synonyms, antonyms, one word substitution, idioms and phrases, and even verbs like active or passive voice of verbs, spelling test and everything. Whereas in the general intelligence, you will have analogy, space orientation, Venn diagrams, drawing, inferences, problem solving, emotional and social intelligence. In such type of syllabus. And coming to the quantitative aptitude, you will have a syllabus of number system, geometry, mensuration, algebra, along with that statistical charts, fundamental arithmetical operations. And in general awareness, you will have history, geography, economy, and along with that polity and current affairs. So friends, basically here in the general intelligence and quantitative aptitude, you will have a statistical charts and you will have a Venn diagrams and drawing inferences, right? So these these particular topics that are visualized, those will not be given for the candidates who are belong to visually handicapped persons. So, paper will be little different from the eligible candidates and visually handicapped candidates. And also make sure that you will concentrate mostly on the 3 subjects, that is English, general intelligence and quantitative aptitude, but not general awareness, because general awareness is a vast subject. You may because every day new topics will be given or allotted, so you may miss one or the other question regarding the current affairs and daily news. So, make sure that you will be perfect or thorough with all the subjects and you will write examination in a perfect way. Now, Tier 2. So, Tier 2 is also an objective type examination and multiple choice based. So, for one question options will be given and you have to choose the right answer. And friends, basically there is no negative marking in this. So, but the duration will be 2 hours, but for the visually handicapped persons it will be 40 minutes extra, that is 2 hours 40 minutes. And coming to the section wise details, there will be 4 sections with 100 questions and 200 marks in each. So, the subjects are quantitative abilities with 100 questions and 200 marks, and the duration is 2 hours. English language and comprehension is the section 2 with 200 questions for 200 marks with 2 hours, and the statistics is 100 questions for 200 marks and 2 hours of duration. And the 4th section is general studies with the finance and economics. So, 100 questions will be given for 200 marks and 2 hours of duration. So, this is the section wise details. So, there is not similar for each section. So, there is a difference in each section, like 100 questions with 200 marks and 200 questions with 100 marks. Now, coming to the paper type. So, paper 1 and paper 2 will be compulsory for all the candidates who are writing this examination, but paper 3 and paper 4 is not mandatory for all the candidates, because paper 3 and paper 4 are depending upon the post they opt after this examination. So, this paper 3 is for the post of junior statistical officer, and based upon the shortlisted candidates you will be opted in this. And for the by Tier 1, so like from Tier 1, if you are getting the highest score you will be shortlisted and then you will be taking into the Tier 2 of this post. So, friends, in the paper 4 this is for the assistant audit officer or assistant accounts officer. So, with the qualification of basically Tier 1 only, you will be taking this paper 4 section. Now, coming to the negative marking system. So, there is a negative marking for this also, that is according to the papers only. So, for the 0.25 marks will be deducted in the paper 2, whereas for the paper 1, 3 and 4 you will lose of 0.50 marks, that is negative marking. From if you are making any wrong answer you may lose from the right answer. So, this is how the negative marking will be. And the paper type will be like in the paper 1 you will have a syllabus of matriculation level, and for the paper 2 you will have a syllabus of your 10 plus 2 level like education career. So, from that you will have the syllabus, and for the paper 3 and 4 you will have graduation level, that is higher level of education syllabus will be provided in the paper 3 and paper 4. So, it depends upon the papers and your education. Now, coming to the syllabus of this Tier 2. So, syllabus will be English, quantitative aptitude, statistics, general studies and finance economics, whereas in the Tier 1 instead of statistics and general studies you have general awareness and general reasoning and intelligence, right. So, but it's bit difference, like you have 2 sections differences, that is you are having statistics and general studies and finance and economics. So, getting into these details of both these sections. So, in the statistics you will have collection and representation of data or measure of dispersion, random variables, correlation and regression, time series and analysis. And whereas in the general studies and finance and economy, you will have finance and accounting, fundamental principles, basic accountings and theory of production and cost, finance commission, economics and governance. So, basically it depends upon the accountant subject and economic subjects in detailed chapters that you have in the graduation level. Now, coming to the Tier 3. So, Tier 3 is a descriptive paper. So, you have to write the answer for each question that they provide or they ask, and this is basically offline examination. So, that means it is not a computer based examination or the online test. So, this will be a pen and paper test, and the duration will be 60 hours, whereas for the visually handicapped persons 20 minutes will be given extra, that is 80 minutes of duration for the visually handicapped candidates. And coming to the language, like you will have mostly subjects based upon the English and Hindi only. So either English or either Hindi, you should concentrate on the language proficiency, grammatical skills and everything. Now the paper, as I said, it is a pen and paper mode, descriptive type paper in English or Hindi. So writing of essays or précis or letter, everything, application, etc. For all these things you will have 100 marks, either English or Hindi, and the time duration will be 60 minutes. Now coming to the tier 4. Tier 4 is basically a skill test based examination, as I said. Similarly, like in the completely like same of the CHSL, but similar like CHSL. In the CHSL you will have tier 3 as a skill based test, whereas in this CGL as a graduation level, so this will have the tier 4 as a skill test based. So skill test based examination, they will check a skilling performance of your data entry speed test for the post of tax assistance, that is in the central excise and income tax. Only for this post this data entry speed test will be, whereas for the candidates of assistant section officer of central secretariat service CSS, they will have a test of computer proficiency test, and not only for the assistant section or CSS, for the candidates of assistant section officer NEA or the assistant in serious fraud investigation SFIO or so for all these posts you will have the computer proficiency test. So it depends according to the post that you opt, you will have a computer proficiency test or typing speed test, and then followed by tier 4 you will have document verification. Document verification in the sense you have to submit your matriculation certificate and also your educational qualification and your scorecards from tier 1 to tier 4, and then you have to submit your passport size photos, like for the and you should submit your passport size photos along with your signature and ID proofs. ID proofs in the sense you have to submit your driving license, Aadhaar card, PAN card and even your voter ID in a Xerox form. So in this way document verification will be, and if you are belonging to the lower caste, you should ensure that you will have an income certificate and everything that are relevant to the caste. So this is how the examination will be conducted in a step by step process. And also how to prepare for this examination. Make sure, firstly remember that it's a negative marking system for according to the paper wise and according to the section wise, like tier 1, tier 2 also. So don't forget that you will answer only the questions known by you, because if you are trying to attempt the question which is not known by you, or you are guessing or putting just like a choice of that answer, you may definitely lose the right marks, like the good marks that you scored in the previous questions. So you may your score may decline very easily. And make sure that you will attempt a mock test, that is through the online also. See or check, collect the papers, that is in the previous question papers from the online. Practice all the questions thoroughly. Make sure that you will concentrate on the subjects mostly which are easy for you but not the hard for you, because in your tension you may lose the easy questions also with your, like you may feel some careless when you concentrate on the hardest subjects, you may lose the easier subjects. So this is how you prepare for this examination also. So guys, I hope you all got the details regarding the CGL examination, right? So friends, this is all about today's examination details. So I will be coming up with such type of videos for you all. So if you like this video, please raise your thumbs up, share and comment. Don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.